Dear colleagues, I'd like to take my topic about the comparing the two trends with the developing two countries who was whenever in the alliance of the Soviet Union so called Ukraine and Russia. Well, we have a two trend in the two trend for the internal development, which have maybe I want to use the word dangerous. No, I must do the only statement as a fact. Our two countries have divided race in the historical progress. So the Russian economists told how the between the North and South Korea have right now have a trend with the cultural differences. So the situation was in the eastern West Germany. This is one of the reasons due to the fact the eastern Firelands of eastern Germany have not economic growth as in the, for example, Hanover, Baden, Bavaria, Schleswig, and others. So the differences development of Ukraine and Russia show the struggle with the corruptions. We must support the Vladimir Zelensky wanted to corruption strike due to this very base. It's not the propaganda and the political sense. Despite that, the struggle have a political sense, and certain Transparency International named 122 place the Ukraine in the corruption list. So this is membership on about 200 countries. And so the Ukraine must be leave 100 number of this of the corruption. In the struggle, certainly the struggle actions we came to the proposals about the ban transfer money into the abroad, the in cash form, for example, 3, 5, 7, maybe 9, 10,000 orders. Orders the better in Ukraine due to the orders Ukraine since 22 candidate of membership European Union and NATO as well as. And the in uncash form need ban to the transfer money into the abroad and need to the announced amnesty for the return money to the motherland. And so the trip to the abroad by the top officials need to the ban as well. And certainly they kept the gifts and other. So This is wartime, and so the ashes may be more stronger than in, for example, in Horvatia, which became the memberships of Eurozone, and maybe so-called NATO countries as the Swiss and the Austria. Jesus, and certainly all people will support. Simply people, ordinary people will support the efforts of the government for the corruption fight. So the sample maybe certainly Ukraine and West, his West colleagues will not won't interested in the Russian sample, but the publication declaration about income of the Russian officials, including the enforcement, military, soldiers, officers, troops, not soldiers, troops, officials, deputies, and governors. So this is situation. A set comment when was a declaration about incomes. The simply people, ordinary people, more became believing the power as generally. In general, simply people said comments observers more believing than in previously before the absence of the declaration of incomes. But not only the Kremlin, Putin's administration wanted to do more stronger position as the power, and certainly this is a trend as a politician situation to more higher power than the other part of the Russian society, simply peoples and others. And certainly I don't want to the same to the claim simply people to the temp collect money for the increasing corruption in Russia. So this is the main trend in the internal policy of the two countries. Jesus. Certainly, before the second part of my topic, I'd like to tell how the Department of Energy in the United States of America certified the nuclear reactor of the model type. It's a very interesting idea of it is this is the reactor consists for the some elements, 12 elements. 12 elements in the one block. This is a small element, and so this is the block can do the working 50 megawatt electricity with the 160 megawatt of the warm. It's a very interesting project due to that the block have not much place. and don't demand it more square for the submission of and short terms of the building. And so this is usual principle easy water reactor, but the complex of it is very interesting to the more cheaper than the analogy reactors previously type. United States had certified own working reactors by 60 type, and right now this is the seventh type of reactors, and it's very seriously not propaganda. And 20 and 21st of the February, the film in Oregon will be open the demonstrative performance of this item subject, and certainly this is a very important to the especially for the emerging market. Emerging market, and the supplies this type of reactors by the plane in the poor rich country. I told about the Rosatom built atomic electricity plant in the Bangladesh. This is the usual type, but more modern than the Voronezhskaya, the atomic plant in the Voronezhskaya Oblast. Yes, and the last, this is a very progressive idea, and in the practical form will be very this is a rival for the another renewable electricity. As you remember, the spectators, in particular European Commission, adverted that the transition electricity mean for the electricity working natural gas and the atomic plant and atomic plant. And so the very nice project, and how it will be in practical will be very interesting to show, and calculation with the comparison with another means of electricity. So the project will be very oh Jesus, I must to tell about the second part of my topic, the Holocaust celebration is very disaster for humanity. About Holocaust, I wanted to tell about the genocide for all the how the some natives of the humanity societies were killed by the state level as a state policy. This is a very horror. Not only Jewish people, but in the 20th century, after the Second World War, we have a lot samples about this is currently violence, killing, and another terrible demand with the people. For example, the Tutsi people in Central Africa, and so it's very strange how the when the number of the killed people achieved 1 million people. Million people, not 1 million people. All humanity just find time to the um, to say the bad, terrible, and tragical situation. And so, not amazing how the Chewbacca Wagner was blamed by United States with the actions against the local population in Central Africa. So, and the last, and in conclusion, the Dmitry Peskov told about the secret executive order of Russian Vladimir Putin about prisoners who have to take part in the Ukraine ZN forces operation in Ukraine. Not only that, former prisoners as a hero awarded Russian official power Jesus in the Ukraine, and certainly this will be very attention studying of the international organization on the subject of the criminals, war criminals. So thank you. Bye.